I remember like riot police showing up because Fabian thought it'd be a great idea. Like, well, it's kind of cool. I mean, what guy doesn't, you know what I mean? Guns are kind of cool no matter what. And don't own any, but come on, we're drawn to them. And in Germany, they had really cool, like perfectly modeled German style, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was Fabian that bought these blank guns.
Wait, how is he going to get it back?
He
That's
puts
what
it in the
that's what he's
van,
talking about.
and you're driving, you're on tour, and they don't tell me. And so we're in.
They don't tell him.
Like we're in Switzerland, right? Picture like Switzerland, like culture.
Yeah.
And we're in some pretty nice hotel. This is World Days, right? World credit card. And you got Fabian running around with a gun in the hallway, scaring, and Fabian looked crazy.
Yeah.
Right? And heart of gold, humility. Yeah. Oh my God, I love Fabian. But I just remember them, they call the riot police. They show up in vans, bulletproof vests. And I'm like, shoot, better run toward it than away from it, you know? So I'm like, excuse me, officer, everything's fine here. The guy that, right? I know him, he's fine. It's just a toy type of thing. And so you're trying to deal with these guys and they're looking at you trying to make sense of all this because their lives could be at stake. Yeah. And then Kareem running up to like, oh yeah, he ran out the back. It was some crazy guy. You're like, no, Kareem, don't do that. You know what I mean?
He's trying to distract it.
Yeah, some other guy that we don't know.
Yeah,
no, it's definitely us. Everyone knows it's us. And,
wait, so Kareem said it's not, and you're saying it is?
The guy that ran out the back.
The guy with the striped shirt? Yeah, like, totally. He went that way.
You like, come on, man, go ahead my story.
With a big star on his shirt. So, yeah, man, there were so many crazy ones. I remember we were in Texas.
Texas.
Oh, yeah. For Brett.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Phillips. We were in Texas with Hensley, like going on tour with Hensley. Come on.
I love that
royalty.
So
like,
sick.
He is like gold. Just his stories. And so we're like right on. So we go on tour, 2 vans, Plan B, World Style. We're all together. And Kareem always looking out and up late, you know, tour life. And how many hotel rooms, right? For each one, you got like 6 rooms or something. And it's all chaos. You know who's staying where. And so right on, everyone's good because you don't know. Things can always go sideways. And so everything seems cool. I go out late night. Those guys, you know, it's like they're high, whatever. You get hungry. And then you go to find a Waffle House or something, right? Yeah. And so, all right, it's like the 1 a.m. Waffle House. So we cruise out. Awesome. Come back. The place, mind you, this is like Dallas or someplace like a big city. It's not like a small. And so they had 2 sort of tower Holiday. It wasn't like a small Holiday Inn, what's the subset, right? It was like the full blown.
Oh, Holiday Inn Express.
Yeah, it was definitely not Express. So I come back.
We're living large. It was a real Holiday Inn.
Exactly. World card. So I come back and it is lined with not just like a little fire, like there are the full fire trucks with the ladders going up to save people's lives, like multiple stories. The full fire brigade, it must have been at least a couple of stations.
Yeah.
Lined, the flashing red lights.
Yeah.
And seeing them from a distance, you just see the lights hitting the building. And you're like, oh my God, please let it not be us, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's, and ultimately, end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Who's that going to end up? Like,
yeah.
And Plan B, those guys are
you're answering for it,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, I know it's us. And so I'm driving in, and it is chaos. The smoke alarms had gone off. Hence, right? Somebody thought it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll jump to when the smoke alarm goes off, that triggers the sprinklers.
The sprinklers.
So you're walking down, you're walking through carpet that's like spraying under your feet. And you're just like, whoa, people outside. And my heart's racing. Oh my God, please let it not be us. And I go, and of course, Kareem, I always look like Kareem was always there for me. Like, and I'm like, dude, he's like, Rod, they've been calling for you. Because I'm the guy, right? Like credit card, like the guy that signs up. And by then it's, what is it? At least 2, 3.
Yeah.
And the whole idea, you know, because they call at 12, so try to get to sleep by 4. And I'm like, he's like, man, just get some rest because you're going to need it. They don't know where you are. They're calling all the rooms. just get some rest. And I'm like, oh, wow. All right, because demo tomorrow, no matter what. And so you're like, oh my God. You go to sleep, you wake up in the chaos because our tower was fine, actually. And I walk out to check out, and Mr. Mullen, we've been waiting for you. Step on back. And you know that feeling.
Step on back?
Yeah.
To where?
Step on back. It wasn't, it's like saying, step on back, come back to the back office. And I'm seriously expecting the sheriff to be there.
Right.
And I walk back, and your heart goes out to him, poor night manager, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, this guy has been through it.
Yeah.
So he looks terrible. Like, he's a dude that's been worrying all night, taking calls, and he's just slumped over. He's like, Mr. Mullen, first, do you have anything to say for yourself? And for the life of me,
you don't know.
I don't know.
Right.
I could have passed a lie detector.
Right. You
Gun
have
to
no
my
idea
head.
what's happening.
Yeah, I
do
just
not
woke
know.
up. What's up?
Totally. But what do you think?
You got a pretty good idea something from one of your friends did something.
So I'm like, sir, with all of my heart, and you can imagine like self in that, sir, with all of my heart, we have mischievous, but this level, this is not us. This is not us. And he's looking at me. He's like, what would you say if we have footage, surveillance cameras?
Oh.
And I'm like, ooh. All I know, sir, is I'm telling you all I know.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, as of now, you are free to go. We can't do anything more. But look at me. Please, don't do this again. And I just, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So he thought he was going to break you down with the footage thread?
Totally. So I walk out, and I'm like, you know that feeling, right? And so you start getting
you guys
adrenaline.
weren't checking out that day anyway?
Of course, on to the next demo. And so I get into the car, and everyone's hungry. You know the drill, right? Everyone's waiting, that quiet, like, what happened? And I'm mellow. You know me, my spirit. You're mellow, right? Goofy, but at that stage, it's kind of serious. And this is serious. Like, end everything. Someone can go to jail. And so I'm just quiet, pissed, and knowing. And at this stage, I will leave unnamed, right? But I'm driving, and I hear giggling from the back.
Oh, no way. Not cool.
So it's a dude that, because, no matter what, you still have that respect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, and I'll leave it at a distance so as not to name names. It was somebody who brought a friend who was well known from another sport.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And sport.
And they did it.
And giggling.
About it.
Yeah. And I'm like, stopped off. I think it was a Pizza Hut, first one. And I'm like, dude, get your shit,
Well, you
just dropped them off there.
Were you angry?
Yeah. But what are you going to do? Vent? Were you going to yell? You just.
I don't think you need to yell. I think Rodney Mullen being very angry at me. I'm like, you may as well be a 300-pound muscle pound. Like I'm like, oh my God, I have done everybody so wrong. Like, this is so bad.
But that is the move for sure. Just like, you're out.
Yeah,
and he left.
Yeah, didn't give a crap what happened to him. But yeah, I mean, you got money, call a cab.
Yeah.
So anyway,
who was there? Somebody just lit a smoke alarm. That's it.
So yeah, that's what it boiled down to.
But
a couple of guys that we know and love, but for sure they thought it'd be hilarious. Like, oh, I wonder if this will work. You know what I mean? They're not thinking. And guess what? They work.
Yeah,
but there's a it's funny because there's a sort of a paradox there, because I know that you are drawn to chaos.
Yeah.
You love mischief. You love like the uncertainty and playing outside the rules. And then it goes too far.
And you get
and you're to answer for it. That's the irony. It's because I know you like it and you like to be involved in it, but then it's like, oh shit, I am the adult.
Good call. That's right.
Right?
That's right. And how many times you've been caught in that? But I
Wait, you'd be into setting off.
He's all about chaos.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I wouldn't say intentional.
Not in the way that
not
you.
vandalism.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a difference here.
The guy with the flamethrower, like, hey, will this work?
Hey, I wouldn't set that off in a hotel
Just
room.
aim
or
at the
anything.
gas tank. You know?
I don't mean
2 feet below the gas tank. Yeah, that seems about right.
Okay, you got me.
I don't mean vandalism or anything like that. I just mean more just
Wait, I just realized when you
naughty,
saw the video of me
ridiculous
shooting
things.
that car, how excited you were when you saw
Yeah,
it.
I know. That's what
You're
I'm
the
saying.
most pumped guy out of anybody
Yes,
I've ever
that.
shown that video to.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Which we definitely shared
Yeah.
through our youth because
That's right.
like all the ridiculous things we had to do
Yep.
to be pro skaters was way outside of norms
All right.
and usually not approved of,
That's
not legal,
That's
not.
right.
And so we were just like, we lived in that chaos and we are like, yeah, this is who we are.
That's right.
That's why people ask me why, like, how are you such good friends with Jeremy Klein? I was like, what are you talking about? Because
Totally.
he's chaos and
That's
he's
right.
hilarious.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yep.
And we were both friends with him. Right?
That's totally right.